How are we all doing? Happy, what day is it today? Happy Thursday. Happy Friday. Hope everyone is doing well. I am here. I am back. And I am ready to finish up RiME tonight. So, we got a few things on the agenda. And by few, I guess I mean two. And one of the things is to beat this game tonight, which we're very close to doing. And then once we do so, we're going to start up Link's Awakening Remake. So, should be a fun evening. But welcome in, Sarah. How is it going? Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hope all is well with you. Thanks for asking. I am doing well. Had a relatively busy morning. Had a really fun afternoon, and then this evening has been really nice too. So all that's been great. But thank you so much for being here. Also, Jojo. Hi, Jojo. I hope you are well. Also, hope things are going well for you, my friend. Izog, Drew. I am good. I'm doing well. I had a couple meetings this morning that I had to go to, which both of which were fine. One of which was about it's essentially like a tuition related issue where essentially I had been registered for the wrong number of credits, and so I was getting charged as a full-time student instead of being charged as a half-time student, which is for like my point in like my PhD, like I'm not supposed to be full-time anymore essentially. So it screws up a lot of things because they don't pay us as much money once we get later on because the fees are less. So it's like they pay you more to help you pay for fees, but then my fees were still higher, but I was getting paid less. So it's like I needed to get that resolved. So had a meeting about that this morning, and then I met with one of my someone who's like a year above me, another grad student who knows all about bioinformatics. So writing code, executing different types of software to analyze data from biochemistry experiments. And he has sort of been my sensei, and I've been the Padawan. Well, Jedi Master and Padawan would be a better comparison, but you get the idea. So I met with him today,
with RiME?
And we talked a little bit.
Time.
Which
I
was
drew
good.
that up.
What drews with RiME? A good time. I drew that up. What I think I see where you're going there though, Swamuel. I think I see where you're going there. Happy 7 months. Thank you. Mwah. RiME has been a good time, by the way. RiME has been a good time. We are just about finished with it, actually. It sounds like there's no more than like 30 or 40 minutes left. But there are, I've heard there are two separate endings for the cutscenes, so we're gonna watch both of them. And I'm sure there'll be some things that I'll want to say afterward. But then yeah, doing some Zelda afterwards can be great. Also, Raw, what's going on? How you doing, Mr. Raw Smackdown? Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you as always. And yeah, hope you're having a great start to your Friday. Hope it's been a nice day so far. Raw, what are you streaming today? Are you playing something spooky? I'm curious what's or I guess I should say tonight for you, but what's on your agenda there? What's going on there? Also, Lucian, hello. Glad that the remake isn't going to hurt your ears to listen to. I imagine it'll be a little easier on you than the GBA, GBC,
Hey, Mr.
GB
Streamer.
games.
Hope
Yeah.
you had a great day.
Hi, Mr. Streamer is having a great day. Matt, I hope you did too. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you so much. Also, Sharku, imagine not being a late beat. Could you imagine? Yeah, Dom got me ready to go early, so she was getting me to get myself all clean in the shower and get myself ready to be here in front of you all playing some RiME. So we have her to thank. I was gonna say, by the way, so for those unaware, we had a little Discord hangout night last night. So typically what we've been doing on Wednesday nights once a month is watching a movie together, and we're still going to do that this month. At least I'd like to. I want to watch something spooky, maybe in a couple weeks or so. But last night we threw in a bit of a Discord game night, and we played Among Us, which it was my first time ever playing it, and I had a blast. Honestly, it was a lot of fun. So I hope that those who win enjoyed it as well, because I thought it was a great time, and I'm looking forward to doing that again sometime. But we did that for maybe like a couple hours or so, and then actually today I was hanging out in my friend Harish Moments stream. I was hanging out in his stream, and he was actually playing some as well, so I was playing in his stream. So, but actually having a lot of fun with it. It's been a lot of fun, because I enjoyed, Mafia even when I was like a kid going to summer camp, and then Town of Salem I had played. We did a little bit of Mafia.gg here on stream. And so I really do enjoy that kind of thing. I was a little bit skeptical about how much I'd like it, just because I always feel like whenever I see people get super, super excited about something new, I always kind of take that with a little bit of a grain of salt, and I'm just like, is it just because it's popular, or is it actually that good, and are people going to keep playing it? I don't know if people are going to keep playing it for a while, but I at least did have a lot of fun when I had played there. I actually bathed him. Yeah, she physically not only made me go bathe myself, but she actually physically did the bathing. So that feeling Drew snaps your neck. Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? You were able to snap mine first, so I suppose I don't know if we're even. I can't remember if I've killed you more times than you me in Among Us, but it was a nice time. Hello, wow, dirty streamer. I'm a clean streamer now, Kingsport. What's going on? How you doing? And Andrew. Thank you for the host. Welcome in. How was your Thursday? I hope it's been lovely. Mwah. Thanks for the dog farm, by the way, yesterday. Andrew, myself, Dom, Mr. Buckle, Desarpy, and then I think that was Knives, HLZ Knives. We were playing some 14 last night, and we were hunting for a mount. So it was a lot of fun. I think of our group, Andrew's the only one who got it. The drop rate doesn't seem to be that good, but it was a lot of fun to run that. So thanks for doing that with me and Dom last night. It was great. I did kill your first game. You sure did. Yeah, you sought me out and got me. You just got home. You need to do tidying. Bad, but I'm gonna sit for a minute first. Well, feel free to sit and hang out with us for a little bit, Kingsport, if you feel so inclined. And tidying up is a good idea, though. But if you want to hang out with us first, that sounds great. The drop rate definitely seems better than birds. Oh, does it? Yeah, I guess for those birds, we have had times where it's like 20, or what feels like 20 runs before we get a drop. And that one actually didn't take us too long. That trial we were doing, even though it's a 71, took us like, what, 5 minutes or so for each clear, which isn't too bad. Biggest problem, or at least one of them, was that we'd have people who would leave after every run of it, and then we'd have to wait a little bit to replace them. But it was fun. It was a good time. It sure was. So, you hunted for Sephiroths for like 10 hours? God, that's a long time. Oh my god. That is rough. Heckin' birds. Yeah, those heckin' second birds. How are you liking RiME? It's really quite cute. I don't remember if I've asked you if you've played this before, Andrew, but I'm curious to know if you have. It is, there's not a whole lot of, like, as a blind player, a whole lot of story that you pick up, it seems like, for really the vast majority of the game. I don't know what's going on. Just little bits and pieces of things that I've seen that I'm trying to connect the dots, but I haven't been successful with yet. But it sounds like at the end is sort of where things are going to get sort of tied together and things are going to make a lot of sense. And we're about 30 to 40 minutes away from the end. So we'll definitely get there and get to experience it, and I'm looking forward to doing so. I don't think I have it, but it looks like a game that I want to play. Yeah, I think you really would enjoy it, just based from what I've experienced with it so far. I think you'd really like it. So, and it's not too long. I think it's taken me, I guess, like, what, 5 or 6 hours, I think. 30 to 40 minutes in people time or in streamer time? Fair question. Fair question. Well, depending on the puzzles, maybe it'll be longer than that. But we'll see. We'll see about that. Also, Dom, thank you for the host. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah. Thank you. You'll give me an hour? Okay. That sounds like a safe ballpark to go with then. But before we get started, I of course brought some beverages with me. I did grab I have this beer, and then I have one more beer in my fridge, and then I have to go get some more. This is that Peach Stand Rambler beer that I really enjoy, that's pretty light. It's only like what 4 point something percent or 5.2. It's a blonde ale, but it actually tastes a lot like peaches. So I really enjoy this one. So I'm gonna crack this baby open, and we're gonna have some of that tonight. Dun, 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 dun. Cheers, Dustin.
30 months of me and you looking lovingly into each other's eyes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Appreciate you, brother. I need to reach out more.
I appreciate you too, and I also should reach out and see how things are going on your end. Dustin, thank you so much. I'm just pouring myself a quick little beer here, and raise a glass to you. That's what's about to happen right now. Thank you for the 30 months of friendship. Thanks for the 30 months of the sub. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you. Mwah! And cheers to you, my friend. Yeah, it's good. I like that beer. Okay, so got some beer. I got some water, so we're good on that front. So we should be able to stay well hydrated. That's for sure. This is the game with the fox in the trailer. It is. Yes, it is. You really should check it out. And like I said, it's not super long, so it's not a big time sink or anything like that. But it's just been a really pleasant experience. There were a couple moments that definitely were a little like tense and stressful, but I mean, even that wasn't like, you know, it's not like you're playing fucking Outlast when those things happen. It's still, you know, relatively peaceful. It's just can get a little bit stressful in a couple of moments. But anyway, so Dom is giving me an hour, but that's starting 14 minutes ago. So I need to get on pace. But we are doing some charcuterie curls, so we are doing that first. I brought a blanket. So okay, I'm about to take way longer. I won't say too much on this, but when I was last with my family, I actually brought a blanket back with me because my this is a blanket that I've had since I was like 2 years old, and my grandma made it for me. And I'm fucking weird, but for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because I'm kind of fidgety or whatnot, but like I just really enjoy like the texture and the feeling of this blanket, and maybe it's something psychological because of growing up with it. But if you see this around me a bunch, like from here on out, it's probably because I'm just like kind of like messing with it a little bit. So I really like this blanket. But yeah, my grandma made it for me. It's gone through some wear and tear, but it's got golfers on it. So it's got a dude golf in there. This is like a new patch because it got all fucked up, so I had to get a new one. You know, it's all like stitched up and whatnot. You probably can't even see it in the back, but anyway, you see me fucking around with that. That's why. Andrew, 1 year. Oh my God, 1 year. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. I will say Drew's at the end, so don't let too much be spoiled. That is true. I am pretty close to the end. Oh, hey, I saw an animal on the way home. It wasn't a fox, it was a skunk. Oh my goodness, well, good thing you didn't get stanked on. Oh, Kingsford, you don't know anyone who can make a quilt? Maybe you gotta learn to make the quilt yourself then. Excuse me, are you green screening? Yeah, I am. Yeah. Pop. I'm so uncreative that when I got a green screen, I was like, what do I make for this screen that I like to start my stream on? It's like, oh, well, let me just like kind of fade out take a picture, fade out my background without me and my chair in it, and then just throw me on top of it because I just don't know what else to do. But yeah, it is a green screen, so kind of like gives sort of that fake, you know, like nice camera quality of like fading out the background, but it's a fraud. It's a fraud. Like me. Oh, you got a new cam? Yeah, it kind of looks like I did. Which on that note too, my lighting has been the same as every other stream that I've had since I got this thing, but it started on Tuesday. But my not that cam, that camera right there is being really annoying, and it's changed like the interface that I use to adjust the settings, and it's also reset all of my settings. So it's like, because it's a different interface and there are different sliders there, I can't just take what I've saved for my old one and then try to apply it to it. but instead I have to I had to just like try to do it manually or let some things be done automatically. So it doesn't look perfect to me, but yeah, if I look a little bit whitewashed, it's because of that. You start working on Storage Keys every night before you stream. Whip your man into shape, Dom. Yeah, we could definitely do that. I want to come up with something more creative. I'm thinking right now of like Raw SmackDown. He has a pretty creative scene where it's like him sitting behind like a sort of like a desk that you would see at a news show or something like that. You know, a video TV station broadcast or whatever. So it's really cool. Bathroom background. So here's the thing. You're thinking. Leave that to me. Okay. All right. You can do the thinking. I'll just do the doing. And then with our powers combined, it'll be wonderful. It'll be wonderful. That's what we'll do. But yeah, it does look a little bit strange where it's like, oh yeah, Drew's here, and then it's like, oh shit, where did his arm go? Where does his hand go? I just, you know, did some magic and made it happen. But yeah, I don't think I have anything else that I wanted to say. Like I said, we're starting Link's Awakening after this, so that'll be our new Tuesday-Thursday game. We are starting up Code Vein this weekend, which I'm really excited about. And then tomorrow, still the plan is to do some Resident Evil and then some multiplayer nights. You've done like 50 curls. My left arm was starting to bother me, and I couldn't tell how many I've done. I just kind of wasn't thinking anymore, but I figured that was probably enough. Well, anyway, we're going to boot it up. Let's go ahead. Let's get started. I'll turn down our, apparently, Pokemon Gold and Silver National Park music. It's too quiet in my headphones, so I couldn't even hear it, but let's get started, everybody. Let's boot this up. Let's boot it up. Okay. And where are we at? Oop, actually, hold up. Before we do this, I should change to this screen. Hello. I'm here. We're here. We are back in RiME. We're back in RiME. I'm gonna have to charge Shark double now. Just charge it to his account. Oh, hey, speaking of accounts, my fucking PayPal got restricted today. I got an email saying, there's been some change in activity on your PayPal account. So you're gonna have to essentially do this, that, and whatever to be able to start like sending money or doing so or withdrawing from it again. And it's the one I use for Twitch exclusively. So I set it up as a business PayPal, and they're asking for like business receipts from things I'm purchasing from a seller or like sales to clients or whatnot. And it's like, there's no change in my account's activity. Was it one from those donations? I don't know, Shark, but I really don't know. What type of business did you list yourself as? Oh, I don't remember, to be honest. I think there was like an entertainment media kind of thing. It might have been that, but I don't really remember, to be honest. But yeah, I gotta try to figure that out and fix it, because yeah, it wants some like receipts, and I don't know what those would even be. I don't even know what those would be. So yeah, you said comedian. Ooh, I am no comedian. That's for sure. All right, everybody. Well, we're here. Send them a screenshot from the wedding. There you go. Perfect. Good thinking. So we are in the last chapter of RiME. We are we're this youngster here who's apparently very cold from standing out here in the rain. And we've been exploring this world, doing some different puzzles, and we've been trying to get to this really tall, large tower with what looks like a keyhole in it. And so the past, I assume, couple chapters, we've essentially been in here. And as we sort of have gone, you know, up the spiraling tower, we've gone to different areas which look pretty distinct from each other. And so the one that we just did had a bunch of, they were basically like robots that were powered by these like bluish little crystal-looking things. Maybe I'm making that part up. But we did some puzzles with them, a couple that had legs that we could walk around and move them to things to activate platforms and stuff like that. Maybe they figured out you're a British spy using Twitch as a front. They just didn't want to make me freak out or something. They're like, we're on to you, but not taking anything too drastically. But yeah, so anyway, so now we're in this really rainy scene, and these goofballs here, they were trying to suck my soul in the last chapter, and they were successful at it, I think once, and that's what they did. So hoping they don't mess with me this chapter. It didn't look like they would. But now I think what we need to do is something we did at the very start of the game, which is to find these little kind of miniature versions of these things that are glowing. And then once we collect those, it'll light up these 4 little statues. And so you can kind of see glowing in the sky there, that really bright blue light. That's indicating where one of these are. So if we look up high in the sky, we can see there's one there. There's one... Is that one there? Yeah, that's one there. And then there's got to be one more around here somewhere. So anyway, that's what we're going to be looking for now. Such a chill vibe. It is really chill. He's too tall to have anything but noodle arms natural. That's true. Although I have put on a bit of weight since, I mean, even since I started streaming, so it's definitely going to look a little bit different. Now, I'm going to guess that jumping all the way over here is not going to happen right now, because that's a pretty big jump. I mean, I'll try it, but yeah, there's no way. You're perfect? Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you think so. You could have made it. Just, if only there was, like, a sprint button. There was last night at the very end when we were getting, we were kind of starting in this area, and it's raining. We would jump and grab onto ledges, and I just am thinking about all these wet ledges trying to grab onto those. Perfectly goofy out, okay. Just jump farther. Yeah. Goofball. Goofball BY underscore. What am I thinking? But the piano music here is quite lovely, I think. It is a very nice vibe. I agree with you, Andrew. Oh, by the way, I was going to ask you. Dom and I were talking about this earlier, and I think you mentioned this to us as well. I would appreciate doing a little bit more bird farming just because she and I are missing a few of them. But also, I was curious, which doggo were you trying to go after next? Looks like kind of a ways away, doesn't it? All right, well, let's go there. Dom can't let too much sweetness seeping out in one day. She has a reputation to uphold. Oh my goodness. Wait, I want to take a look at these real quick. So this one is what looks to be a king, a little baby, and someone with some fantastic hair. And I can't tell what this means, but obviously that little kid there is probably us with our red cloak and whatnot. I'm guessing then that these are our parents. So I'm getting this vibe that there's a king, something related to this place, who's maybe our, that maybe the king and queen are our, parents or something. This looks like it could maybe be a sad scene, but I'm not sure. But this, yeah, I think this kind of confirms it. So I'm guessing that our mom, yeah, because look at what we're holding on to. We're holding on to like her little circlet there. Yeah. Drewby, Azzy, what's up? How you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for playing Among Us last night. That was a blast. Speaking of natural, there are far too many fitness people on YouTube trying to sell their BS programs claiming they got their gains natural. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad you had fun with it too. This game is pretty, isn't it? It is really pretty. Yeah, Lucian, it's hard to maybe weed out the what seems legit and what doesn't from that. Yeah, I haven't really looked too much into it. If it seems like it's too good to be true, I almost am just kind of convinced that it is probably too good to be true. And there's something else that's there, but I don't know. There are a lot of people who need more horses and birds, so I'm definitely down to help you with that. I think I'd like to try for either Lakshmi or Suzuku next. Don and I were actually talking about Lakshmi earlier tonight. Yeah, I think either could be fun. You're watching Wizard 101 right now. and or you're playing it while watching some streams. You're like, yeah, I'm live. Wow, Pog. You bet I am. Yeah, Dom got me whipped into shape and ready to start a little earlier tonight. And by earlier, I mean on my scheduled time. You have the Susano one? Really? Wait. Is the Susano one that you could get for the Moogle tomes? Because whatever dog that is it like the Reveling Kamui or something? I have that one, whatever that one is. Your shame crashed on my end. What did you say? Oh, I was just saying Dom whipped me into shape and got me to start at a decent time. So we're here doing that. He said he's a big dork. I did also say that. That part's true too. Now what is this? Okay. That seems like questionable infrastructure, you know? You could just have something like fly into that and it would just break down the wall. Seems like maybe a little bit of a shoddy system. Jacob! 3 years! Holy fuck. 36. I actually thought we just had our 36. Am I crazy? I thought we just had our 36. Hey, thank you, Mr. Virgo. Happy 36 months. Mwah. Thank you. How you doing? What are you up to tonight? Ooh, I see. There are more of these things I gotta pull here. So let's do that. You know, girlfriend, when she keeps you in line. True. The problem is that the people that think celebrities are natty, even the ones that are so far beyond natural, you'd have to be delusional to think that they were natural. Like, say The Rock is a natural mind, see how many fanboys get their pitchforks. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Luce. Yeah, our perceptions of what's sort of like, you know, natural, or what's kind of like the expectations for what people look like and how they look the way that they do. Yeah. Pretty fucking skewed, depending on where you're looking. I really thought you meant the beer. Yeah, when I saw Natty as well, my head totally went to Natty Light. I'm glad that we went to the same place, Dom. You're organizing Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Wow, very nice. How often can you reorganize your Yu-Gi-Oh cards? And mwah, there you go. Hey, there it is. Interesting tidbit, The Rock is considered obese by the BMI standard? No shit. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day, I suppose. I mean, interesting. Because remind me, Shark, because I don't really know much about how they calculate it. They take into consideration height, weight, and then it's essentially like an estimation of body fat. Right, it's not body fat, but height, weight, weight, height, and then age and sex. Okay, well that was one of them. So that's one of the things that we have to do. So we have 3 more to get. Oh, listen to the music. Oh, it's really quite pretty. Oh, looks like another one is over there. So let's go that way. I kind of like how they make this area look super kind of like big and expansive, you know? They sort of like fade these things out in the background to give you that, of course, the demonstration of the distance. But it didn't feel like a pain in the ass to come over here. It was just very relaxing, just walking on over this way and doing this. It didn't feel like nearly as far as it looked. Anybody that big is considered obese. It's like 500 cards and bringing it along. Hells yeah. What about good old Arnie Schwartz? Is he natural? Good old Arnie Schwartz? I don't know. I don't keep up on him, actually. Lucian, you got any intel on us? For us? Get to the chopper. God, I can't do any impersonations. So old fanboys claiming he was natty even though he came out over 20 years ago and said he was pumping in roids. Danger, I was really hoping you specifically knew about it. Ugh. So I'm very sorry to disappoint you. Hey, wait, we just went into a circle. Wait, what the fuck? We just came back here again. Well, okay. There you have it, y'all. That's how you go around in a circle here, I guess. Alright, well, let's see. Where can I sneak in here? Streamer knows his shapes! Actually, Dom, Arnold Schwarzenegger is another good example. Oh, yeah, I already read that. You were considered obese for most of your life because of gymnastics, so my Wii Fit me was always not representative of me, but I still loved him. Sweet Wii Fit me just doing their best. Oh! Well, now this is curious. I wonder why I would want to come down here. I'm guessing this is just for maybe if I jump back. Like, if I come back this way. Okay, that's a death. You started eating healthier and you feel ooh, nice. Hey, that's great to hear, Azzy. What kinds of things have you been eating more? As of recent, I'm curious. That look climbable. WeFit said, heck that muscle mass. Yeah, WeFit said we do not care about how ripped you are. Let's see. Maybe I go up here? Doesn't look like there's anything to grab onto, though, does there? Because normally there's, like, that little, like, kind of gooey... Nah, I don't want to say it out loud. That gooey white stuff that you can use as an indication of you can grab onto it. Oh, maybe this is the way we gotta go. Arnie, just chomping down on those roids. Berries, fruits, and generals, especially fruits that are healthy, carbs, apples, sweet potatoes, more veggies, less bad carbs. That's awesome! Hey, I'm glad you're feeling better, Azzy. That's really wonderful. What's your diet normally like? I mean, you don't have to, obviously, you know, spill everything you don't want to. I'm just kind of curious about, like, what of that is, like, significantly different compared to what you'd usually have. Well, let's do a little yelling. I need to work out more. Gotta get back on that Ring Fit grind. I actually thought about buying that game. I thought about buying whatever that game is. Yeah, Ring Fit. So I thought it'd be fun. That actually would be a good idea for me. I was amazed how many people freaked out when Half Thor admitted he was on GA21 World's Strongest Man. Wait, is that the guy who is the actor in Game of Thrones? Or am I thinking of someone else? I might be thinking of someone else right now. Okay, wait, so there is one more over there, so let's go that way. That is right? Okay. I thought so. Drew, hit us with some sick freestyle rhymes. Oh, Finn. Sick freestyle rhymes. I'm playing this game. It's called RiME. Thanks for giving us gifted sub to Shark. If you didn't, it'd be a crime. Okay, anyway. Thanks, Ben. Thanks, Ben. Bread and pasta and junk food was what you ate a lot of before trying? I got you. Mr. Can you tell us about the pathway for growth hormone? Ugh! Pathways suck, Shark. Actually, they don't suck. I just hated learning about, like, cell signaling and things like that. Drew's diet is nuts and berries and twigs. He's a bird. Oh my gosh. You like pasta? Pasta doesn't like me. I like spicy food, and spicy food doesn't like me. That's my real issue. And Dom's on my case all the time, too, about, like, how I should either limit it or at least have, like, other things to try to help out my poor fucking digestive system. Oh my goodness. A for effort, thank you. Yeah, like a fruit, yeah. Hey, don't get me wrong, I love fruits. I really do. I just don't buy them very often. The only fruits that I buy semi-frequently are apples. I buy apples pretty often. I did buy some berries to have in granola or in the yogurt, but then I didn't have them together. I just kind of ate the berries. Didn't buy any more. And then I ate the granola. So that's essentially what happened there. So I am jumping up to that. Is this thing a seesaw? Oh, this thing has to be like a seesaw. I bet if I pull on that thing, it'll drop this down and mess with that. So let's see where I can get up here. I need to know my sub ran out. Damn VIP badge. Hey, well, you know what? Fenn's got you this time. Fenn's got this time. Genetics just too strong. After I decided I was killing myself with the peds, my arms deflated right back to noodles in less than a year. Pediatric Pediatric doctors killing leucemia. That's what he means. Oh my goodness. Broccoli, that's a food. Broccoli's good. Aren't veggies better than fruits? I'm no nutritionist, but my impression is that if it is super high in sugar, like if you have like say, because like I know people, and I include, really enjoy like smoothies, but I suppose just one thing to be careful about is that there's like just like a shit ton of sugar in there. But I don't know. Hydrate streamer. Hey, speaking of another good thing that I should have more of, here's some water. Did y'all get tested for steroids in high school? You did? I don't think we ever did. I don't think I had to like get a cup or anything for high school. Well, I did have to do like a physical exam every other year, and I think we might have had to do like a urine sample or something, but I don't remember. You're so good at Among Us, I'm imposter right now. Nice. Fen, I was pretty proud of myself. I had a game in Harsh's stream that I actually won as imposter. And I'm still obviously pretty new to the game, so I was proud of myself that I managed to kill some folks and make it out and live to tell the story. Did you enjoy it? I actually did. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with it. A couple seniors when you were a sophomore got busted. Did they really? Weirdos, Dom. Weirdos indeed. Fruits are high in natural sugar. That's the main difference. And typically, they're high in carbs. Well, isn't and again, maybe someone with more knowledge on this can correct me, but isn't there still a concern with too many carbs that you're not using? Like, I mean, if you have those as an energy source, but you're not like working out or doing something with it, then it's just gonna convert into fat. Again, I don't really know shit about nutrition, just not my actual expertise. No, never would accuse you of taking steroids, Drew. No, you're right, but yeah, I mean, I assume that these are the kinds of things where it's like they force, the whole team do this, that, or whatever. Did you not study the metabolic pathway, streamer? Yeah, I did. I just don't want to speak confidently about something that I'm not super certain on. Hey, look at that, a little boat. Guess that's our food. I've sent this guy's video of what he eats after fasting. It's nuts. Not like actual nuts, but it's wild. Yeah, I'd be curious to check that out. Hell, you should send it to me. We had the special cancer talk, and I heard someone fainted. The special cancer talk? What's the special talk there? Depends on who you are. If you're Michael Phelps, you could probably eat 5 pounds bag of sugar every day and be fine. Right? Yeah. Oh, the testicular cancer talk. Okay. I was wondering if that's what you meant. Same kid fainted during the sex talk in 6th grade. The time when I fainted in high school, like, anatomy biology class, was when we had to watch different surgeries. And the one that got me was, it was like a skin graft thing for a burn victim. And I fucking passed out at that one. Very briefly. The facelift one didn't get me, though, which you would think would be the one. That was fucking brutal to watch. Eating low fat and more good carbs. You passed out once? What happened? Don't make me laugh. Yeah, that was I did appreciate that too. Okay, where the fuck are these is a way up? I heard a you heard the kid fainted and hit his head on the weight room equipment? Oh my god. I watched Saw 3 and there was a cranial surgery scene. I've actually seen a bunch of the Saw movies, which you would think, like, why would Drew watch that from what he just told us? We actually watched a bunch of those. We were in Boston for a PAX, and we watched, like, 3 or 4 of them. We binged it at PAX. TLDR with carbs, they're more potential energy and they sit longer in the intestines to be digested. Oop. There we go. Eat less calorie-dense foods to create mass needed for bowel movement. Otherwise, perpetual absorption leads to more potential energy reserves. Okay. That's exactly what I want to do at PAX. Watch some Saw. Sit with sweaty gamers and watch Saw. Okay. Sweaty gamers. We're sad to get tired of Shark starts talking about crapping. Oh my gosh. Ow! You can do it, little buddy. Are we just crying? So is that a dog? That's the little fox there. That's the little fox. So we've got 2 more. One's right there. Here we go. Here we go. Your baby's gonna be an Aries fan. I have but one talent, loose, and that is to shitpost, figuratively and literally. And we appreciate it. And we appreciate it. Yeah, Shark was playing Among Us when we were doing it last night in Discord. He was also playing when Harsh was streaming it. That was a lot of fun too. Shark and I had a few games where we were just following each other for a long time, just seeing if the other person was gonna, you know, do something sus. And there was one game where what was it? I think it was there was one game where I was the imposter and I was faking a task, and I was just trying to do it for a long time as I knew Shark was watching me. And then I think there was another one where I was actually doing this task, but it took me a really fucking long time to doing it. So Shark probably, at least I would have thought, you know, would have maybe been like, I think he's probably the fake. Update this game, I guess. One more thing to the wish list. I highly encourage you to check it out, Andrew. I think you would really enjoy this game. Have you played Gree or Grease or however you pronounce it? Have you played that before? Ben scares me. Azzy and Fen are both really fucking good at Among Us. I gotta say that too. Who takes over a minute for card swipe? Yeah, I gotta get that timing down, that speed that you swipe it at. Yeah, it was last night, Lucian. I'm not surprised that you didn't. I assumed you just didn't feel like playing it, but yeah, I don't blame you. There's our little fox friend. So now there should be one more around here somewhere, but I haven't seen it anywhere in the sky. So I'm really not sure. Not entirely. I watched you play a bit of it. I played a tiny bit when it first came out. The game is stunning. Yeah, I was just thinking too that you would really enjoy that one. When you started commenting me, my stream paused. Ooh, unlucky, Azzy. Just unlucky there. Yeah, Azzy. So one of the funniest things to me was, I believe it was Azzy who did this, but so it was my first time ever playing that game, and I was an imposter for one of the first rounds that I had ever played. And so essentially, if you are not an imposter, you have these tasks you do around the area that help to progress the game and get you a victory. If you're an imposter, you don't do these tasks. You can walk up to where they are and essentially fake them. So as he gets my ass and was like, "Hey Drew, what was the task that you did at this area you claimed you were in?" And I'm just like, "All right, well, GG, you got me there." Because I mean, what am I gonna do? Try to lie and hope that I guess correctly to the the people who know this game way better than I do? You don't know it though, but yeah, foxes are the main things that get me into game. Watercolors the second. Well, hey, you got foxes in this one, you got watercolor in the other one, so there you go. Let me get that comment, viewer redemption, anytime. Anytime, you got it. I will compliment you. Also, Mochi! Hi, Mochi! Welcome in. Oh, wait, I did get the last one? I thought I didn't get them all. I thought that I was missing one. Shark is redeemed. Comment your girlfriend streamer. Thanks for the redemption. Hey, Dom. Thanks for still loving me, even when I'm a goofball. Is that a compliment, or is that just thank you? I don't think that's really a compliment. All right, little wait, is our... Wait. Wait, 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 wait. That was dangerous, SMH. It's like we're a shade from Hollow Knight. Thank you, Stop, for loving me, even though I had gamer grind. Yeah, there you go. Oh my god. Gamer grind. Well, Drew's up playing. This is spoilers now. Yeah, Drew, you're gonna get spoiled. Oh my god. That's us crying. I'm assuming it's over the loss of our mother. Why'd you kill the poor fox? I didn't know what I was doing. I'll just say that. Didn't realize my actions were gonna take out the cute, sweet fox. We just lost our fox, but sure, Mom. Well, I mean, both are sad. I guess I'll lurk for now. Have fun with the rest of this, friend. Hey, thank you, Andrew. I certainly will. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Andrew. Thanks for being wonderful. And I look forward to some more 14 with you soon. I'll try to be back if you're switching to Link's Awakening later. Yes! Yeah, feel free to. We will be playing Link's Awakening right after we finish this, so... Yeah. That looks like a gravestone. I jump to it? That's a no. Gamers, do I make grilled cheese? Yes. Make some grilled cheese. That sounds good. That sounds tasty, Mochi. But less. Okay, so there's a door there that we're supposed to go through. Oh my god, I had to go from all the way up there. I had to walk across that chain. Have you ever had a grilled peanut butter and jelly? I think I have at some point in my life. I don't really remember it very vividly, though. I have had grilled ham and cheeses. Something that my stepmom used to make. Dom was on the Elvis diet. As long as you share grilled cheese with the class, yeah. Yeah, what Sarah said. Gotta make sure that you share. Motherfucker. Oh my god. By the way, I hope that my lighting doesn't look too bad tonight. It is a little bit different, but I hope that it's passable for tonight at least. I kind of look like a spooky ghost, but it's okay. You know that Elvis liked burgers with bananas and peanut butter? It's called the Elvis burger. That is interesting. I mean, bananas and peanuts are a pretty bomb combo. That's pretty great. I've never heard of that on a burger, though. I have heard of peanut butter on a burger, though. That I have heard of. The breakfast near you has deep fried PB&J. Ooh. Wait. Everything with bananas, peanut butter, and bacon. Isn't that something? Do you think the Elvis impersonators will also just eat Elvis's diet so that, just to make it a little bit more like... Wait, how do I get over there? Because it looks like I'd have to climb over that thing and get over there somehow. Right? Like, it looks like I'd have to climb up there and then go over here somehow. So how am I going to get over there? It looks like there's a ledge there. Oh, you know what? I bet I climb up there. I bet actually going down was where I was supposed to go. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll do that, because it does look like there's a couple ledges that I can climb on. Yeah, get rid of the Travis Scott burger at McDonald's. Give me the Elvis burger. I don't know how many of y'all... I'm sure at least a number of you are familiar with it, if not have tried it yourself. It's just a basic burger from McDonald's, so it's like... Okay. But, and Elvisburg would be interesting. That's quite different. They were just a PR stunt? Yeah. Let's see. Is there anything else to do here? I don't think I want to jump off and die there. That seems like a bad idea. Ooh, there we go. So is my life. A PR stunt. Hi, Aaron. What's going on? How you doing? Wait. Oh, I see. There's a little ledge right here. Like that. That would be a very hard thing to do. Fall and then grab it. December 14th, 2034. Local streamer Drewby has finished his blind... has completed his blind finishing RiME playthrough. More at 11. Aaron isn't talking kind of sus. Hey, speaking of which, Aaron, thank you for playing Among Us with us last night. That was a lot of fun. We've been talking about that a little bit today. I had a really fun time doing that. I hope you did too. Now maybe I climb on top of this. Oh yeah, we definitely do. Now what happens? Coleman, what's going on? I was playing with Coleman in Harsh's stream. Wait, what? Where it's like a glowing ball of light. Is it our boat? I can't tell if that's a boat or like birds and leaves. I think it might be our boat. I do need to skedaddle here, sir. Got a meeting at 9. Good luck. Thank you, Sharku. Have a great meeting. There's our friends. There's the homies who try to hurt us. And now we're upside down? Bye-bye, Shark. Bye, Shark. Sleep well. Thanks for being here. Is this music for me, sis? Yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? How you doing, Ready Boy? I really enjoyed the soundtrack. You know Lindsay Sterling, she did a lot of the composition performance for this game. I am actually familiar with her. I've seen some of her violin videos on YouTube. She's amazing. How you doing, Nauseum? Nice to see you. What are you playing this on? I'm playing it on Steam. Also, Dylan, what's going on? Thanks to the host. Mwah. Thank you, thank you. You beat Castlevania 1? Fuck yeah. What did you think of it? Did you have fun playing it? Hope you did. You guys catch the ending of this game. Well, you got here at the right time, it seems. Sorry that you've had better weeks, but I hope that the weekend ends up being great. I have had a nice day. Has to be our dad and us. Oh no. Oh no, I know. I know what's about to happen. We're gonna get just part of his code. Holy fuck. I've only sailed a couple times in my life. I did a little bit in middle school, and I did a couple times in high school. Holy shit. We're still doing things? What is this? That's our dad. We're going in too. Y'all are picking up on this, right? Sort of what's going on here. I think I'm gonna have to just think about this a little bit too. Yeah. That's his little boy's room, isn't it? Yeah. This pet fox. Oh my god. Sailboat. The more toys you find in the game, the more show up in his bedroom. The only thing I spoil for people is the fox toy because it's integral to taking a baseball bat to the balls for the ending. Yeah, right? Oh my god. And your face came off when you realized the fox was the guide. The spirit guide. I don't know if we got any other toys for him. It's so freaking sad, though. By the way, I don't know what cutscene ends up being different, if it's something we've already seen or if it's something that we have yet to see. But we are gonna watch both. Gotta let him go. Damn. Yeah, we'll watch the cutscenes. I definitely want to see it. Moving forward, like, oh yeah, I know. Please, yeah, please just let me do it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, huh? So yeah, I have a lot of thoughts about this. Oh, it's okay, no worries, no hard feelings. I think probably the most clear-cut thing here is that this, you know, sort of the events that we initially saw, and sort of this kind of exploration through this game is sort of a, you know, this kid died on this, you know, dangerous stormy night on a boat, and his dad is trying to kind of struggle to, I assume, you know, go through the, you know, go through all of those stages of, you know, anger and bargaining, and then ultimately acceptance, and that maybe there's some that's sort of reflected in what's going on within those chapters. Yeah, I did not expect that. I had no fucking idea, honestly. To all who are grieving with loss. Yeah, that's a lot. Because I was starting to get the sense of it's like a kid is mourning the loss of his mother. That's sort of where I thought that it was ultimately going to be going. And it looks like it's this father who lost, you know, lost his partner and then lost his child, and trying to sort of come to grips with it. I am sort of curious about kind of like this the whole what this lighthouse type of thing was like, sort of like what that was supposed to be, or if it's mostly symbolic, or if it's a kind of a, I guess maybe it's like maybe that's what it is supposed to be like over there, is that actual lighthouse that's near this place where they live on this island or whatnot. And whatnot. It was a fun short game. It was. I'm glad we played it. I'm really glad that we played it. And then the fox part definitely makes sense, since it's, you know, clearly what his son's, you know, favorite toy, and, you know, sort of served as a, yeah, sort of a spirit guide throughout this experience. Yeah, I really didn't expect it to be this way, but, yeah, I mean, the last 30 minutes of that, you know, before we hit, you know, these cutscenes, it's just like, I had a very different idea of what was going on. And I was still really enjoying it. I was trying to figure out what was happening, and I had no idea until we actually saw it here. Well, now I'm crying to my grilled cheese. Oh, sorry, Mochi. Yeah, I mean, sounds like it wasn't as impactful. Sounds like what wasn't as impactful. Turns from a charming Zelda-esque puzzle game to a shotgun to the testicles in about 60 seconds. Yeah, and I mean, I had sort of been prefaced with that this was going to be a kind of game that would definitely hit you in the feels as you reach a different conclusion. You know, I think that's actually part of what makes it impactful, in my opinion, is that it was a misdirection. It was a plot twist in that case. You know, because they didn't tell you. It's not like there was a whole bunch of build up in story, but you're trying to sort of piece it together yourself of what's happening. And then when you get past there, I recommend you check the level names. Yeah, I can do that. But then sort of there's this twist and this realization of, oh, here's what's actually going on. And I think that's actually something that I really, really enjoy about this, is that it went in a very different direction than... I mean, I shouldn't say very different, because sort of this, sort of the themes, at least that I was trying to maybe pick up on at the end, of something to do with loss. I mean, that was obviously an important part of this game, but not the person losing the other person. I thought it was obviously flipped, and I think they made you want to think that, right? Because you've got this hooded robed person who you're on the boat with. It's the exact same scene, just earlier in the game, and you're playing as the child who tries to save the hooded figure who when you look at their shadow, looks a lot like the father. So it's just really interesting how they tell this story. It was purposeful. Yeah, no, it was purposeful. Yeah, they very much just had a misdirection there. I feel like stuff like indie games like this tend to have some kind of bitter twist at the end. Ain't nothing wrong with that. In any case, it of course depends on the game and how the audience feels about it. Yeah, and for that to be like a meaningful and purposeful, twist or thing like that too, which I think it was, because you can kind of see how maybe part of the process of grieving your loved one, maybe part of that is sort of having kind of like thoughts or imaginations of them being around and some of the things that they might do. This seems to me to be one of those games where I think there are a couple aspects of it that were very much sort of intended in terms of what's happening here, but I think there are probably some things that are maybe a little bit up to interpretation. Obviously, this man is grieving his son that he lost, but in terms of like what sort of the gameplay for the first 80-90% of this game, what's the significance of this this flying bird that we were hiding from and whatnot? Was it something where it's like maybe the kid was particularly afraid of birds for some reason or something, or is it something a little bit more metaphorical about what's going on? And so it'd be fun to think more about it. And I think it's one of those things too where I imagine if you get everything in this game, you probably have a better sense of maybe what all was intended in terms of what the developers were going for. But yeah, this was great. A twist for the sake of a twist can really fuck up an ending. Yeah, I mean, exactly. If it doesn't have a purpose to it, but this one definitely did. So there's our credits. You're welcome for playing it. That's the game. That's the game, y'all. So I'm gonna take the suggestion to look at the names of the chapters here. There were the toys we found. Looks like there were a few other things we could have found. Emblems, this lullaby, keyholes. So there's a ton of things here that we very much could have found. Well, I want to look at this. It's really cool design, isn't it? No, Nazio, I know you want me to look at the chapter names. I'm trying to take this sort of at my own pace and explore the way I want to. Don't worry, I will look at it. I'll look at it. I'm just navigating the way that I want to, okay? These different outfits are cool. I think I only unlocked the key one. The second from the end on the right side. I think for a second you beat the game. How dare you? Sorry, Lucian. Well, hey, we'll watch the other cutscene in a moment, so there you go. Yeah, there's our kitchen. There's the way to the boys' room. No AC in the house. Is this a conlang? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Ready Boy. I don't know if I'm familiar with the term. Just kind of just flipping through, just eyeing these, just enjoying these visuals. The artwork is stunning in this game. I really, really have enjoyed the visuals in this. The audio's been fantastic too. The soundtrack has been really great, as we've talked about as well. There's the wrecked boat. There's where we started. That's really cool. It's really cool. Stage selects. Yep. So this is yeah, kind of what I thought. five stages of grief here. And so let me just think for a second about these different chapters. So denial went up until... So let's see. So anger was the bird part. So I think that's technically what anger was here. Look, I got barely any collectibles in that area. This one I got a lot of them, but not all of them. Especially not those emblems. Bargaining was the section with the yeah, those statues that you would run into and they'd pop out and kind of like their spirits would come out. And then this had the little robot homies. Depression was pretty short, actually, I suppose, since we were mostly just collecting those or going to those different lit up statues. And the very end, acceptance. Wow. Hey, what's going on, Retro? How you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you for the host. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome in, my friend. Mwah! Head to bed. Have a good night. You too, Sarah. Sleep well. Have a great night. So here's the plan, everybody. Here's what's going to happen. So we are going to be playing Link's Awakening, the remake. We're going to be starting that up tonight as well. But I did want to watch the other cutscene. Dom, you had told me about it. I can try and search and find it. Otherwise, if you have a link, feel free to share that as well. But I'm gonna try to find it on here. So it seems like there's a couple different. Is it this one with the shades? Is that what it is? With all 4 white shades discovered? Does that sound right, Dom? It looks like it. Sure? Okay. Well, let me pull this up then. We can take a look at that. Okay. Let's have a little watch. Yeah, here. We just saw this. But he's glowing. It's really not that different. I think Nauseam already sort of said what it is, but I still wanted to see it myself. I wonder what these other spirits are supposed to be. Or maybe it's not really that deep. Maybe it's something that's not a super, yeah, just other spirits, yeah. It's really not that super deep of a game. Yeah, I've just been trying to think if there's like a bunch of ways to interpret everything that we've seen. But representation of acceptance. I think, Dylan, that comes with the with releasing the part of his cloak. But yeah, I could see maybe something about kind of letting his spirit go on, so to speak. Go to the other side, you know. You didn't get all the toys for this. I see one that we didn't have, that pinwheel there. I've been too enthralled. I haven't had any of my beer really. Oh. Oh. Well, that's sad too. This poor guy. Letting him go. And that's it, right? Well, there you go. Well, that was yeah, I'm glad that we watched it because obviously all of the events are essentially the same. It's just if you get to also see the mother in that as well. But yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I really did enjoy this game, and I hope that you have as well. For those of you who are experiencing it, with me for the first time, or if this is something where you've seen this game before, you've played it yourself, definitely has been a really nice, short but sweet, fun experience. So I'm glad that we played this now. Yeah, I feel like I'll be thinking about it for a little while, just trying to come up with like what all did they plant in here that was very intentional and deliberate. But it really is a super sweet game. I agree, Dom. Seems too small change to actually spend a bit more time actually doing it. Yeah, and I think if someone was really wanting to, they could, I would understand why someone might want to just jump in and just get everything, and just get everything that there is, piece as much of what's going on as they'd like to. But can you do a quick rhyme? I did one earlier actually, Mega, and it wasn't good. Can I think of another one? Probably. Maybe not. This game is rhyme. It makes you feel like you squeezed your eye with a lime. That doesn't, no. Squeezed into your eye a lime. That's what it is. We know time for a rhyme. Oh, it was sarcasm about it being a super sweet game? Oh. I assume you just meant it as like sweet in terms of like it's emotionally compelling and like sweet as in it's like heartfelt, I guess. But yeah, so anyway, that was I'm glad we played that. Well, we are going to be changing gears here now. We are going to go ahead and boot up some Link's Awakening, which I have played Link's Awakening DX before, so that was about 2 years ago, and I had a lot of fun with that game, but I don't remember it super terribly well. But I think when we play this remake, there will be some things that'll come back. But that's what we're going to be starting up now tonight. So, as I swap over and get this booted up on the Switch, I'm going to take this opportunity to take just a super quick break, use the bathroom. I don't really need to fill up on any beverages or anything like that, but I'll just take this as our little break for us to take a moment before we hop into our next game. So I'm going to go BRB real quick, and I'll throw up, I guess I can throw up some music for a little bit too. Put in some, I can even throw in like some RiME soundtrack stuff. RiME soundtrack. Let's see. Which track do I want to put on? Let's see. Yeah, actually, we'll put some relaxing Zelda music on. I changed my mind. We're putting some Zelda music on. So anyway, I'll be back in just a few minutes. I love you all. I appreciate you all. And I'll see you in like 5 or so. Okie dokie. Goodbye for now. I'm so fucking goofy.